Hey everyone, Maker Room Collectibles here. Back with another comic book haul. This is going to be from the last 2.5 weeks. Mostly Silver Age. This is a combination of comic shop pickups and online pickups. So starting off, if you guys remember my 400-mile round trip video, I picked up quite a few of the Volume 1 Doctor Strange stuff from issue 169. I believe it ran to 169 to 183. So I'm trying to get that run. So starting off from my local comic shop, I picked up issue 170. Pretty clean copy. It's got some spine ticks, but the gloss on this thing is really something. Very nice copy. I think I put this at about a 7.0. 6.5 to 7. No spine roll. Very nice, solid book. I think I paid 30. It was either 25 or 30 for that. Alright, next up, from a not-so-local comic shop. This one's about 40 minutes away from where I live. Issue 176. Pretty solid copy. Really nice gloss to it. Very minor wear in the corner. Solid book. Next up, issue 178. This is a really cool cover. Guest starring Black Knight. Again, it's got a really nice gloss to it. Pretty solid copy. It's not often that you get to come across 6.5 to 7 or better in person Silver Age books. So when I do, I try to grab them if they're a decent price. And sometimes you'll look on eBay, you'll see a book selling consistently for 35 to 40, but then you'll come across a copy like this and you see that it's maybe, let's say, 50 or 60. And it's like, well, it is in really nice shape and it looks better than a lot of the stuff that's sold on eBay. Plus, I prefer buying from comic shops. I prefer buying in person because I can hold the book, feel the book, go through it. You don't get to do that when you're buying online. So issue 178. So picked up 3. I am only 5 or 6 issues away from having the complete 169 to 183 run. Next up, another run I've been working on is the Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. The Jim Steranko covers. I had issues 1, 2, and 3. I was able to pick up issue 7 from the same comic shop about 45 minutes away from me. Really sharp copy. Out of focus. Nice gloss to it. It's got a little bit of wrinkling right there. Not terrible. Other than that, pretty solid copy. Great gloss. This one, I want to say, was around 40 to 50, something like that. Next up, this was actually an eBay pickup. And the seller listed it, gave really good pictures, listed it as a very good or a VG plus, and I agree. This is X-Men number 28. It's got a great gloss to the cover. A little bit of a crease down there. The two main issues with this book is going to be scuffing right here, and then there's it seems like a printer's crease right here. But it's a nice presenting 4/5. And depending on if you were to submit this, which I am not going to because choice words, CGC, maybe a 5. But it's clean. And if you don't know, this is the first appearance of Banshee. I am working on the full Silver Age X-Men run. So this was a nice pickup. How much did I pay for this one? Let me try and figure out real quick what I paid. I don't remember off the top of my head. I can't remember if this was an auction or... Yeah, I think it was an auction. Yeah, it was an auction. So this was $129 plus shipping. And I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, it's got great gloss, really good color, very clean looking. Alright, next up. This I actually purchased at my local comic shop. Amazing Spider-Man number 101. This 4-5 range. Maybe a 5.0, but I doubt it. Amazing Spider-Man 101. First appearance of Morbius. The main thing is the color breaking crease right here. I did give this book a light press, and it actually worked out quite a bit of the finger bends, and actually got most of it out. So Amazing Spider-Man 101. I do not remember off the top of my head what I paid for that. I want to say it was in the $100 range. This one I was gonna save for last, but I guess I'll do it now. I had it next up anyways. This one again, I picked up at my local comic shop. I picked it up with the 101. I have not seen another one of these in person or really online even. I can't find any on eBay, current or sold in the last few months. But this is Amazing Spider-Man number 100. But it is not just issue 100. It is the UK price variant. I picked this one I paid, I think exactly, oh man. I think I paid exactly $100 for this. It's got some dents and dings. There's a pretty big one on his head, but that can actually, I can tack iron that out. Other than that, it is a pretty clean copy. But the UK variant, and if I recall, that is shillings, I believe. That's in shillings. Not pence or pounds or whatever that is, I believe shillings. But issue 100 UK variant. I looked on the census, the CGC census, just to kind of get a gauge of how many of these things, at least graded, are out there, and it is a fraction of the regular ones. I don't recall the exact off the top of my head, but it was something crazy, where if you've got 1,000 of the regular graded, there are maybe 50 to 75 of the UK price variant. So I kind of, as soon as I saw this and realized it was the UK price variant, I really couldn't pass it up for $100. And it's hard to gauge because, like I said, I didn't have any sales data to go off. I just felt that 100 was fair, and I still do. I don't feel like I overpaid or anything. All right, $2. $2? Yeah, $2 left. This next one was an eBay pickup, and about a 5.5 6.0. This was an auction. X-Men number 49. First appearance of Lorna Dane and an amazing Jim Steranko cover. I want to press this book because it does have some finger bends in it that would easily come out with a press. Nothing really color breaking other than a couple spots on the spine there. But this staple is preventing me from feeling comfortable with pressing it, just due to the location of it. That one's fine. That one's where it should be. But this one is pretty much at the front of the cover. And I just don't want to risk screwing it up. I'm sure someone a lot better at pressing than I could do that easily. But it is a very clean copy. For a Silver Age book, I would say, having gone through it, white pages on the inside. But a very nice looking, presenting, clean copy. Alright, the next one. I don't normally veer towards DC. But this was at my local comic shop. And I picked this up for $180. I got, kind of like right on the edge there of I guess it was I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. You let me know. Batman number 189. First appearance of Silver Age Scarecrow. Third appearance overall. And according to Key Collector, I haven't gotten to read this yet, but according to Key Collector, it is the introduction of his fear chemical that he uses. Now, the thing with this book, you can probably already see it if you look down the middle, it does have a subscription crease down the book. Which, it's really the only flaw with this book, but that is a pretty big flaw. Now, it's not color breaking along the entire thing. It does have some bad spots like here and then in here. But It's got a nice gloss to it. So I paid $180 for this. I'm not big into DC. I do really like, there are a lot of Batman covers I like. I did enjoy Batman stuff when I was a kid, but I was more so Marvel. But I saw this and I don't know, I felt like I had to get it. So I love the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. So if there's a DC title I'm going to collect, it's going to be Batman. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this. Subscription increase, but I mean, it looks nice. $180. I feel like $150, $160 would have been better. But at the same time, I've seen some really beat to crap copies on eBay sell, in the $150 to $200 range that don't present anywhere near as nice as this one actually does. But there you guys go. I got one more. I totally forgot. This isn't the most valuable pickup, but I want to say this was $50. I almost forgot this. I had it off to the side. Marvel Superheroes featuring Captain Marvel number 12. I believe I paid, was it 50 or 75? It was 50 to 75. Let's call it 60. I paid 60. I think it was 75, but I got a little bit of a discount on it. So we'll say 60. Nice looking copy. I love that it's got these stories in there. Some Golden Age stories. Captain America, Destroyer, Black Knight, Human Torch, and Submariner. And this is the first appearance of Captain Marvel. Square-bound book. It's got Dust Shadow. But there you guys go. My latest pickups from the last 2.5 weeks or so. It's pretty much been the pickups since the 400-mile road trip the wife and I took, where I showed a whole bunch of comics I picked up. If you haven't watched that yet, go ahead and check it out. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. I gave prices on most of these books, I believe. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like I got some good deals. Thanks for watching.